Hi, welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna look through a bunch of fabric that I've acquired over the past few months. If this is the first video of mine you're seeing, my name's Rachel. Thanks for stopping by. I like to make stuff here. I'm primarily into sewing recently, so you can expect a little bit of personal style chit chat here as well. All right, so since the holidays just happened, my family had been traveling quite a bit, so we went to California to go visit my in-laws. And then when we got home, we went on another little family trip, just the three of us, my daughter, my husband, and I. And we're finally home. I really want to get back to sewing consistently. And then I realized how much fabric I had acquired, which is like this much. This whole basket is full of newish fabric. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys everything that I got. Okay, so when we were visiting my in-laws, my mother-in-law, Stacy, and I decided that we were finally going to go to the LA Fabric District. All right, so we are here in the Fabric District. This is my mother-in-law, Stacy.
Hi. Rachel and I have been wanting to do this for 10 years.
So here we are. Hopefully we find some good stuff. Every time I visit, we always plan on going and then we never really have time. And this time we made it happen. So that's where I'm gonna start. So one of the days I was down there, her and I went down to LA and we spent the entire day just going in and out of fabric stores, and we went to a really tasty lunch. And I'll show you guys what I got at the first store we went to. We went to a hardware store, so they had a ton of buckles and zippers and trims, like everything you could ever imagine. So I'm gonna show you what I got there. I got a bunch of really cool brass hardware. I've really wanted to make bags lately and I found some really unique stuff. So they had these little clips, and I know you can find these other places too, but I've never really seen one that looks just like this. So they just clip like this. And I also got some of these guys here. And then I got some D-rings. I've actually already used these all for something already, so I'm gonna show you. All right, this is the banana bag by Tropical Research. It's kind of a newish pattern by them, I think, but I recently tried it out and I love it. It's the perfect size. I did change it a tiny bit. So these are usually strapped right to the bag, and then it usually has a buckle in the back, but I used all this fancy hardware. It was super fun, and I do really want to be able to make other straps for this too. I do want to make this in black leather if my sewing machine can get through it. But yeah, I love this in this canvas. I've been wearing it a ton lately. So since my daughter is getting a little bit older, I feel like I don't need my diaper bag all the time. So this can hold all of my essentials and also a bunch of snacks too. All right, so after that, we went to a bunch of fabric stores. And one of the stores we went into, I found a few things that I really like. So first, I found this denim. So it doesn't really look like denim when you look at it like this. I'll show you the inside. So this is what it looks like on the inside. This is the wrong side. And it's just kind of this like cool taupe denim. And then on the outside, it has kind of a velvety texture. And that makes for some like really pretty variation in the color. And I just thought it was really unique looking, even though it is really simple. So I have been telling my husband that I'm going to make him the perfect shirt for months and months and months. And I really want to find him a really kind of like flashy, cool fabric to use for it. But I saw this and I just figured this will be like really easy for him to throw on with everything. It's a really cool color, and I do think this color is going to look really good on him. I think he's a summer. He's a little bit cooler toned than I am. So yeah, I do think this will be really cool on him. Okay, and then next, they did have 50% off a bunch of knits at this store. So I got a couple different ones. I got this really beautiful rusty reddish orange, and it's a really soft knit. It's like super, super soft and stretchy, and it has kind of a fuzzy side. That's what it looks like. It's really beautiful. It has like some heathering to it, and I really want to make a lounge set out of this. I just think it'd be really nice to have just like a super soft, cozy pair of pants and a matching top, maybe like a wrap sweater or something kind of oversized and cozy. And I think that I have enough to make more than that too, so we'll see. That's my first plan with this. Okay, the other knit that I got at the store, it looks like this. Like a really subtle plaid to it. I hope that you can see that. It's just like a heathered gray and an off-white. And I thought that this would be nice for just like an oversized t-shirt or a sweatshirt or something. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna use this for. Maybe a turtleneck would be cute. Turtleneck would be cute out of this. Okay, moving on. After we went to those stores, we went to lunch. And when we were finished with lunch, Stacy really wanted to go back to one of the stores we had already been to. And when we walked in the store, I immediately saw this fabric and I was shocked that I never saw it before because it is perfect. Look at this, look how beautiful this is. It's 100% wool and it has like all of my favorite colors in it, but I just love this fabric. It's super wide too, so when I was buying it, I imagine making kind of like a shirt jacket or something out of this, and if I had a little bit left, I can make a skirt. And I was talking to the guys working at the store, and I asked them like how much they think I would need for it. So they told me about 2 yards. And so I took 2 yards of it. And then when we were driving home, I started looking at some sewing patterns and realized that a lot of the sewing patterns for shirt jackets that I was seeing called for at least 2.5 yards. So I was a little bit worried, and then I thought maybe I could make a cropped jacket or something. And then when I got home, I remembered how wide this fabric is. So I do think I'll be able to make a long shirt jacket or something like that out of it, even though it's only 2 yards. But I just feel like I hit the jackpot. This was definitely my find of the day. I'm so excited to use this, and I'm like kind of scared to use this too because it's so perfect. So the very end of the day, after we were done fabric shopping, we went to a store that had like a bajillion buttons. So I got a little baggie of buttons right here. I got these really cute little leather buttons. This is a dark brown leather button. Not really sure what I'm going to use these for. Maybe for that plaid that I just showed you, maybe for the jacket. If I make a cropped jacket, I think I'd put these on it. And then I got these buttons, just like a nice dark taupe and like kind of off-white button. And I would probably use these on the shirt that I'm going to make for my husband with that denim. And then I saw these buttons and they were just too cool not to get. It's just like a blush, kind of like resin with dried flowers in it. But yes, I love these so much. I think I'm going to make a white linen set or something and use these as the buttons. I think that would be really fun against some white linen. All right, so that was everything that I got from the LA Fabric District. Okay, so next. So in November, some of our really good friends and our next door neighbors went to India to go visit their families and to attend some weddings. So my friend Kieran told me that she was going to be going fabric shopping with her sister and asked if I wanted her to pick anything up for me. So I kind of gave her a budget and then told her what colors I like. And she already has a really good idea of what I like anyway. And so while she was there, she sent me a couple pictures. And then when she got back, I went over to her house and she had all of this for me. Look at this. So I'm going to show you guys everything she brought back one by one. And by the way, these are all block printed. So she got these all in Rajasthan and they have a ton of block printed fabrics there. And these are all 100% cottons. So I'm definitely going to have a ton of fun using this stuff. I feel like cotton is just so versatile. I'll be able to make household items, clothes, all sorts of different things with these. So these are 2 of them. This is a really beautiful mustard yellow floral. And it does look like all these dark lines kind of look black at first, but when you look really closely at them, it's like a dark olive green and navy. So these are really beautiful. And then the same one in navy. She was saying that most of these are not block printed by hand, but one of them is block printed by hand, and that is this one right here. So I love these colors. It's got this really pretty rose design on it. And I'm really excited to use this one. I think that I'm gonna make like a little dress for my daughter for sure out of this one, and then we'll see how much is left for me. Next we have this vibrant turquoise with this really cute pattern on it. And then we have this really fun kind of like tropical navy and bright blue and olive print. Next I have this red one with some really cute floral print on it. And then I have another red one with this bold floral print on it. This one's super soft, so I think I want to make a dress out of this one. I just love this print and I love the color. And then Kieran also found this for me. So this is actually a stole, so it's a finished garment. And when she saw it, she said that she wanted to get it for me because she knows how much I love these colors. I love neutrals and earth tones, and this is just the perfect color, and I love this pattern on it. It does have this really pretty border to it, so if I ever were to use this for something else and like cut into it, I would want to maintain that border on whatever I'm making. It also came with another piece too that looks like this, and this one's really thin, airy cotton. So this one has a different pattern on it, and then it also has this really cool design on the bottom too. All right, and then the last 2 that I'm going to show you guys are actually ones that I've used already. So there's this one right here. It's navy with this floral print on it. And then this one is my daughter's favorite. She was really nervous that I was going to leave Kieran's house without taking this one. And it looks like this. It's kind of like a muted turquoise, and it has a really pretty floral print. I love how all of the lines, like all the darker lines in this, are actually red. And I'll show you guys what I made out of these. So here's one of them, and then I made this one too. So these are those rice packs that you put in the microwave and then you can put them on your sore muscles and stuff. They just smell really good too. I put some lavender in these, so when you heat them up in the microwave, they just smell so good and they're nice and relaxing. All right, we are getting some geometric lighting, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up pretty quickly. But next I'm gonna show you guys a few different fabrics that I've just bought for myself when I've been out and about. Okay, so first I want to show you this tweed. It's just a black tweed and it has some stripes of dark brown and olive green in it. I really like this because since figuring out that my color season is autumn, I am trying to branch out from black and wear other dark neutrals like dark olive, dark chocolate brown, and navy and stuff. So I really like it when I can find black mixed in with those colors because I still own a ton of black and I really like wearing black. So that is the tweed that I found. I also found another tweed and it's kind of this blushy taupe color and it has little flecks of gold sparkles in it and it has some copper in it and some charcoal gray too. And I've actually made something out of this fabric already, so I'm going to show you. Okay, this is just a little pinafore dress. It's really cozy. It's doubled, so it feels kind of like a sweater thickness. So this is super cozy over a turtleneck and I still feel really fancy in it, but I also feel like I'm in my pajamas when I wear it, so that's a super win. So I've actually worn this like 4 or 5 times already. I brought this back to California for the holidays and then I also wore it to just kind of like a fun event with some tights and some boots and a turtleneck underneath it. Okay, and the next fabric is a fabric that I've had my eye on for a long time, and here it is. It's this really warm, beautiful olive satin, and it has this floral design on it. So every time I've gone to Joann's for the past few months, I've seen this fabric and I've always thought to myself, I don't need more olive green fabric. But I finally caved and I got it because I don't think I can have enough olive green. It is my favorite color to wear, so this last time when I saw it, I did get some. I've actually made something already out of it. Let me show you. All right, here is the dress I made out of it. I love this so much, but it's not mine. I actually made it for one of my friends, so she doesn't know that I made it for her. It's actually a birthday present. She knows that I'm making something for her, but she doesn't know that it's this. She looks really good in this color too, so I think she's really gonna love it. This is the Sicily dress pattern, so if you watched my holiday slip dress video, this is the pattern I used for that and I really loved it, so I made it again for my friend. And I made it a little bit longer than normal, and then I also did a French seam with a slit for the very first time and it turned out really good. Instead of attaching the straps in the back like normal, I did make them into these cute little ties and it makes it adjustable too. So if Mandy wants to make them a little bit tighter, a little bit looser, she totally can. But yeah, I'm probably going to make myself basically the same dress because I love it so much and I'm sad to send it away in the mail, but I cannot wait for her to open this. Okay, so speaking of more olive green stuff, I found this really pretty leather at the discount fabric store just down the street from where I live, and it looks like this on the side, so it's nice and fuzzy, and then it's this really soft leather and it has kind of like a pebbled texture to it. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use this for because it is pretty thick, so I'm not sure how my sewing machine is going to get through it, but I was curious about how the banana bag would turn out on this, so we'll see. I might just have to start really simple with this. Okay, and finally, the last fabric I'm gonna show you guys. It's this navy ribbed cotton blend. It's super, super stretchy, and I actually already know what I'm gonna make out of this, and I'm going to make a video about it. So if you have any guesses, let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to know if any of you guys can guess what I'm making out of this. It is kind of like a trending garment at the moment, so if you can guess, let me know. But yeah, it has like a nice springy stretch to it and it just seems like it'd be really cozy. And also, it's not black, so I'm proud of myself for making that decision because black is kind of my go-to, especially in the type of garment that I'm going to be making out of this. So I think this will be a nice little change, and then I did get enough of it that I can probably do a couple different projects with it. All right, so I think that is it for all of the new fabric that I have, and I think it's safe to say that I do not need to go to the fabric store anytime soon. I have a very similar video to this that I shot earlier this fall. If you haven't gone and watched it, I can link that below too. But I still do have a lot of that fabric that I haven't used yet, so I have a lot of stuff to work with here. If you guys have any questions for me at all, please leave them in the comments. I love chatting with you guys. I want to get to know you guys. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, then please consider doing that. I am pretty new here and I've been super excited to see how many of you are watching my videos and are excited about the things that I'm making. When I first started making these videos, I thought, okay, if like 30 people are watching, I feel like that would make it so worth it, because that's like a classroom full of people coming to watch me sew. So now there are over 700 of you guys here, so thank you so much, and I cannot wait to share more videos with you guys soon. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will see you later. Bye.